Anyway, guys, what's going on? Heading to work and school real quick. Quick video on fat loss, right? I made a video of fat loss a few months back when I tried to explain to you guys why it's not that easy, right, to lose fat if you're just sitting at home all day, right? Even if your diet is good, yeah, you're gonna get some fat loss in the beginning, but eventually you're gonna plateau unless you really strict on your diet. But I got a lot of comments saying that the thing that I drew on the board was a little too complicated because I went deep into some biochemistry. I'm not an expert, I just know a little bit of biochemistry because I feel like if you're doing bodybuilding, you should know biochemistry, right? Because bodybuilding is mainly biology, chemistry, a little bit of physics, things like that, biomechanics. So just get a little bit of knowledge on that. This way you won't be buying bullshit supplements all the time and be fooled by whatever comes out. So anyway, I'm gonna try to show you guys on the screen a simplified formula of fat loss, right? Like I said, I had one on the previous video, but it was a little too long according to some of y'all who didn't know a lot about biochemistry. So anyway, why it's important to do cardio? It is very important to do cardio, whether it's HIIT or just basic cardio, whatever. You gotta get your body moving. Why? It's simple. Just by looking at the formula of fat loss, I like to call it the formula. If you look at how fat leaves the body in biochemistry, they teach us, it's basic. We learn it in like 11th grade. CHO, I'm gonna put on the screen, which is fat, plus oxygen, right? Equals, obviously you guys remember from chemistry class, you need oxygen to break apart, to break bonds and things like that. So CHO plus oxygen gives you water, carbon dioxide, and obviously energy, right? That's how fat is broken out, right? That's how fat leaves the body. But a lot of people look at the formula, back in chemistry class, and we're like, okay, what the fuck does that mean, right? I mean, just look at it, guys. You have fat. You gotta add a lot of oxygen to it. Obviously, a lot of oxygen because the fat molecule is fucking massive, right? You gotta break every tiny bond. So you gotta add a lot of oxygen to that bitch, which is gonna come through inhaling, right? That's why when you're running, you're doing cardio, your body is taking in so much oxygen, it's to break apart the fat molecules. But anyway, you have to get a lot of oxygen, and it's gonna come out through water, maybe sweat, whatever, or a lot of times you don't see the water leaving your body. But mainly carbon dioxide, right? The rest is energy, obviously, because you're running and shit. But it tells you that if you want to burn fat, take in a lot of oxygen. Not just by sitting here and going, but by actually running. Like why do you think when you're taking a cold shower? I told you guys, when you take a cold shower, most of the heat your body has to generate to keep your body warm comes from fat. I think it's like 50% of the heat your body has to generate to warm you up during a cold shower comes from fat, which is a lot. And that's why when you're taking a cold shower, what happens to the moment that water hits your body? You go, your body's forcing you to take in that oxygen, right? You go into that dick sucking mode. You're taking the oxygen, and then it helps break apart the fat molecules to release energy to heat you up, right? Plain and simple. Oh man, my rear view mirror can't see shit. Yeah, that was scary. But yeah, so you gotta understand the importance of doing cardio, because how else are you gonna get all that oxygen into your body to help your body, break apart these bonds, And in fact, I saw a TED talk from a physician, because he was, I think he explained the same formula, because everybody's seen that formula in their chemistry class, but it never really told us how much of the fat that leaves our body is carbon dioxide and how much is water, right? And he did this crazy physics formula, whatever, and he put it up there. I gotta remember the TED talk. I might put in a link if I remember. But pretty much, when you have CHO and you add oxygen and then your fat breaks apart and leaves through carbon dioxide and water, 84% of all that is carbon dioxide. That's a lot, guys. That means only 16% is about water, and 84% of the fat that leaves your body leaves through carbon dioxide, right? That's massive. That means if you're losing 10 pounds of fat, right, 8.4 pounds have to leave the carbon dioxide. Believe it or not, carbon dioxide actually has a mass, once again, we learn that in chemistry class. But if you're losing 10 pounds, you have to exhale, theoretically, 8.4 pounds of carbon dioxide, right? Whether it's through your nose, through your mouth, whatever, right? That is a lot. If you're losing 20 pounds, you say you're trying to lose 20 pounds of pure fat, you have to lose about 16 to 17 pounds of carbon dioxide. So people don't understand that really the main way that fat leaves your body is simply through exhaling, right? Obviously it leads to other pathways, but mainly carbon dioxide. So you gotta do a lot of cardio, you gotta do a lot of HIIT, whatever it is, whatever is good for your training type, that won't make you, lose too much muscle. try to incorporate that into your life. You gotta understand the way we evolve on this planet. We were always doing some type of cardio, whether we were walking to the hunt, whether we were hunting, whether we were wrestling, whether we were going to war, whether we were just farming. We were always moving. Even if your ancestors were kings were doing sports on the horses, whatever, right? It's just nowadays that we have a very sedentary lifestyle where we barely move, and we see the negative effects of that, where, you know, we're getting fat left and right. Not only our diet, not only we're eating more nowadays, because now you open your fridge, you have all the food in the world. Back then you had to actually go out and get it. But not only we're eating more, but we're moving less, guys. So find a way to incorporate cardio into your into your daily routine. I personally do cardio every time I go to the gym now, because I got really fat. You know, I got really fat over the days. I started cheating on carb backloading, got very fat, put on a lot of, and because my both my jobs are sedentary, so I don't move as much. Plus school and other things, got in the way. So now every time I go to the gym, when I can find time for the gym, I do some cardio at the end. And if I don't go to the gym, I still try to do some cardio. Even if you're walking or swimming or whatever, you got to get that carbon dioxide out. You also got to get that oxygen in, right? And cardio is, one of the best ways to do that. All right, guys. So I hope this video helps. I didn't make it as complicated as the other one, right? I just showed you the basic 11th grade chemistry formula: fat plus oxygen equals carbon dioxide and water. And use that to tell yourself, bruh, I gotta start moving. I gotta start taking in that massive dose of oxygen, and I gotta start, excelling carbon dioxide, which is, which mainly comes from my fat. All right, guys. I hope this video helps. Go out there and dominate. Dominance, discipline, direction. We out of here.
Yo, come on, son. Anyway, so I was like, yo, Hanzo, let's make a video and show them how we came up with these insiders. And we spent like the last 10 minutes laughing. The first one is you have to chill.